a very long time, the geography of the Anacostia River was a dividing line.
I was the Ward 8 Arts Commissioner. I didn't see as many artists take advantage of the arts opportunities. I didn't see them get as involved civically as they could have.
There have been a lot of efforts to try and bring community together, but they're still missing a common space.
This 11th Street Bridge Park will be a new civic space on top of the Anacostia River, linking the communities of Wards 6, 7, and 8. My name is Scott Kratz. I am the director of the 11th Street Bridge Park. For the last 2 years, I've been working with Building Bridges Across the River THEARC, a nonprofit based in Congress Heights, and the Washington, D.C. Office of Planning on this project.
I've been engaged with the project since I first saw Scott Kratz come in Councilmember Burry's Ward 8 constituent offices. Automatically, fell in love with the project, and I saw the potential in it instantly.
The park is the linchpin of the entire Anacostia waterfront. What you're doing now is really strengthening a relationship between neighborhoods. That's how you actually create a community.
Certain things have given us inspiration, conversations that Scott Kratz and others have had all around the Anacostia about this idea of taking an obsolete piece of infrastructure and doing something really magical with it. We don't often have that opportunity in the city to really put our fingerprints on something that we hope will stand for the ages, but that's what we're asking you to do.
We've been asking people, what is it that they want on top of the bridge park? Interestingly, we've heard the same ideas, whether that's from residents of Berry Farms or residents of Capitol Hill or historic Anacostia.
There's a lot of interconnectivity between these different things. Having some urban agriculture is great, but if you're not explaining what's going on there, it doesn't really do much. Once you have the environmental education center, you can explain that.
Sometimes, education is kind of shoehorned into a lot of things just as the status quo, but we think that this space should be very meaningful. It shouldn't really be a superficial education space.
There is such a disconnect between the older generation and the younger generation. So how do we bridge that together?
In talking about connections, we started talking about non-physical connections. The fact that a lot of these uses that we're talking about putting on the bridge have corollaries elsewhere. The emerging arts district on Good Hope Road was mentioned as something that the bridge could be tied to.
The river is an amazing resource. This is going to be a highly activated and programmed space.
One of the biggest challenges with any large infrastructure project is getting everybody to agree on a common set of concepts. The traditional way of approaching it with artistic renderings never really conveys the whole focus of the project. What Aldous is gladly helping with and donating our time with is taking the information that we have and rapidly modeling it in really high-end visualization. You'll be able to see the model, see the designs. They're engineeringly accurate. You can walk through them, fly through them, and look at them. And it just helps with the process of getting everybody to agree that that's what they want.
A play area for children. That's so needed in Anacostia.
Around a piece of art, around the water feature, and it becomes a public space. It's a place for community and a nice place to mix and mingle.
ULI has health as one of its main priorities this year, and the intersection of place and health. This place will create healthy activities and help people understand more about nutrition and all the things that will help them be healthier.
This project is community driven. Every single programming idea that we've had has come from members of the community. We're going to be asking designers from across the United States to take these ideas that the members of the community have had and manifest them into what the designs will be. And then we can create this new icon for the district that supports the community.
Everybody's ideas are represented. That's what I like to do most, represent my community. So I make sure I'm present, I make sure my voice is heard.
For people to feel like they have a say in it, they need to actually be a part of it and do something about it. I think that Scott has done a really good job of getting the community together and getting that input.